we are now being recorded by this. This is recording.
We're being recorded by that?
Both. This is on, but it doesn't.
That can see us?
That can see
us.
All right, then.
Right.
Dude, it's 9 o'clock.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. You want to get your mic? All right, and we're on, I think, the Three Amigos Radio Show. I'm your host, John Weiner, and tonight I'm accompanied by the Belle of the North, Matt Grizzly Johnson.
Hello. Don't call me that.
I'll call you what I like, Matt. All right. I think maybe we should start with a little bit of introductions. You know, tell them about ourselves.
Ourselves or about each other?
About each other.
Let's not do
that. Okay.
That would be embarrassing.
I'm a junior here at George Fox. I'm studying English and history as a double major.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aren't you just an overachiever?
I am a cool person.
Where are you from, John?
I'm glad you asked, Matthew. I am from Gladstone, Oregon.
Ah, the beautiful city of Gladstone.
Yes.
I hear a lot about that place.
Do you?
No, actually.
No,
that
you don't.
That was a lie.
Yeah.
I'm lying to you.
Don't do that.
I won't. I'm sorry.
I'm hurt. I thought we had a certain modicum of trust. Matt?
Well, maybe over this next hour we can restore that modicum of trust.
Maybe. And maybe you, our listeners, can join us on that journey. Matt, why don't you tell us about yourself a little bit?
My name is Matthew Christopher Johnson, colloquially known as Matt. Am I using that correctly? Matt?
I think so. Now, you're not talking about like the backing for a photo, are you?
No, it's M-A-T-T without the E.
Okay.
As a nickname for Matthew, have you heard that before?
Once or twice.
Okay, well that's what some people have called me before.
Okay.
I've stuck with it. I like it.
Okay.
I'm from Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh wow.
Hence the Belle of the North and Grizzly as my nickname apparently.
Oh. See, I didn't know that.
Oh, I just come off as Grizzly to you.
Yeah. No. Well.
Is that Grizzly with two Z's or Grizzly with an S?
That was just your name on Facebook.
That is not my name on Facebook.
No, it is.
I'll have to look into that then.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a CMCO major. I'm just a single major. I'm not an overachiever. I'm what you call a regular achiever.
All right. I think that's why I'm the host and you're the co-host.
I don't think we have official titles like that here.
I think we do.
Well, you're the host, Mr. Host. You're the host with the most.
Who?
And with that,
I think it's time to go to the intro music.
All right, theme song.
All right. All right. I'm not actually sure if it's playing right now.
It's totally not. Oh, hey, wait, maybe.
No, it's on.
Oh, it's on.
Well, no. Victor did mention that it might not work.
He didn't mention that it might not?
No, he did. He did mention
that it might not work?
And it didn't. So, So actually, yeah.
Wow, I worked really hard on that theme song.
Well, we can use it for next week.
We'll use it for next week. We'll figure this out, boys and girls.
All right. So we'll just...
The theme song would be over by now, so we'll just pretend
we'll just pretend that you guys had a rousing, fun theme song.
Yeah, it's a very fun theme song.
Boring,
instead of the awkward silence and laughter.
Yeah. Jared Burnham just posted nice intro music, yo. Thank you, Jared. We tried. All right.
Hey, you win some, you lose some. I believe Bobby Kennedy said that.
Oh, one suggestion is we could attempt to sing it.
No. We'll save it. We'll save it for next week. It was too good.
I think that would ruin a little bit of the magic.
Yeah, there's with the way that voices work, it's not the same as carefully orchestrated music.
Yes.
Such as that we were going to play.
Yes. All right. Is there something?
No, I was just looking out the window.
What are you looking at, Matt? So for all our listeners out there, if you want to keep in touch with us, you can Facebook me at www.facebook.com. Or you could tweet to me at jweinert1. The number, not the word one, just to make it clear.
You can also find me on Facebook, but don't. And you can find me on the Twitter, where I prefer to be contacted. You can forward all job offerings, all companionship inquiries. I am not single, but you can forward them there at my...
Probably good that you made that clear, because
Yeah.
I think your girlfriend's listening.
Yeah, I'll make that clear. At Twitter, I am at Matt from Alaska. As previously established, that's MATT. Also, I'm from Alaska. It's my favorite.
I should change mine to John from Oregon.
John from Gladstone. Yeah, but that's not as exciting. I chose Matt from Alaska because people think I'm interesting because I'm from Alaska, when really I'm just as boring as everyone else.
Gladstone's exciting.
It's not.
We have a coffee shop.
Gladstone has a coffee
We
shop?
have 3 coffee shops, actually.
Wow. Is one of them a Starbucks?
No.
Wow, you're too small for Starbucks?
No, we're
Or are you too big?
not like a real town. It's like an area between other towns.
So you're the boring in
For all my
between.
friends from Gladstone listening to this, I didn't mean it.
All of them.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
All 12 of you from Gladstone. That was a joke.
I would be surprised if there are 12 listeners.
Overall,
period.
I would be too. I would be too, John. And isn't that sad?
Surprised and a little touched.
You've touched us, listeners. Thank you.
All right, so I think we got a good show for tonight planned for all y'all.
Planned is the key phrase.
Yeah, we put our heart and soul and blood and sweat.
Honestly, most of the work so far that has gone into the
this.
show was picking the theme song.
Yeah, that actually-
which did not work.
Yeah, that was
So far planning has not been going our way.
I'm considering just packing up and just leaving right now, and then
We'll come back next week. We'll have
Yeah.
a theme song. Everything will be fine.
oh
But no, we're not actually going to do that.
you received a you have some fans on Twitter.
Do I? I
Yeah.
am not checking my Twitter.
Lauren Parker at Impulsings just tweeted at Matt from Alaska. Hey, Radio Man, you kinda hot. Can I get yo number?
That's an inappropriate use of my Twitter. When I said that thing about companionship, that was a joke. Please, let's not do that anymore.
Yeah, that is not appropriate.
Yeah, I'm a very important public figure, and I can't be seen talking to the ladies on the Twitter. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
though. And yes, you can. I know, but yes, you can. Later, though.
Matt.
Later, though.
Ever the ladies, man. What?
I don't know why you sent me that.
All right.
Man, you're keeping up on the Twitters. I'm not even on anything right now. I need to fire this up.
Sid, do we want to get started on the list, or do we just want to sit here and ramble for another 42 minutes?
Well, we've killed about 8 minutes just with this rambling. But yeah, we can make it to the list. Do you have a list?
I have a little list.
Would you want to
list?
start with your list?
All right,
Since
yeah.
you're the host apparently, and I'm the
yeah.
co-host.
Yeah, sure. So,
Why is Alex sending me pictures of fat horses?
um,
Oh wait, this is a strictly audio experience. Let's not talk about it. Let's pretend
yeah,
like
let's
the visual
not.
doesn't exist.
Wait, well, you could hold it up for the camera.
Oh yeah, I am.
then if
I'm
our-
recording this. Hey, this will be on YouTube and other places probably.
If you
but here.
want to watch this again, but also look at us.
Yeah, it's adding a special dimension. I believe it's known as
The third.
The third, yes.
Is sound one of the 3 dimensions?
I think so. I'm not very familiar with the dimensions.
That,
I think there's the Twilight Zone dimension.
Oh.
That could be false.
The video is actually an Kickstarter exclusive for our first 100 backers.
Yeah, we gotta reach our goal, guys. We gotta get this theme song working. That's what the first 1,000 will go to. Will be to fixing the theme song.
Right.
The next 100,000. That's just for John and I. Mm-hmm. And we thank you.
Yeah.
And you'll get the exclusive video too. So
Some of our stretch goals at $1, we will personally mention you on air. At $5, we will mention your whole name, first and last name. At $1,000, we will record a Christmas special.
we wouldn't do that. Just
Shh. At $1,000, we will fight to the death.
Oh,
for your entertainment.
And then the rest of the Kickstarter funds will go to the victor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's nice. Because we only have to raise half the money that way.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Man, this is getting economical.
I've been poisoning your food for the past 3 months in preparation for this.
Wow, 3 months? I didn't even know we were going to have a radio show 3 months ago.
Well, I did.
You are quite the planner.
That I am.
Had only you spent that time on the theme song. That's going to be a sore subject.
Matt, just let it go, okay?
I'll let it go when I'm dead, John.
Can you just... Yeah,
which could be sooner than I think.
All right, so we watched a movie recently. I believe
us and
yes.
Oh yes,
you,
we
me,
did,
and a few other people,
and a few others. Shouts out to the few others.
Yeah,
we're not naming your names because you haven't backed us on Kickstarter, but
you know who you are, though. And this particular mill, I couldn't decide between film and movie there, so I said mill. This particular piece of cinematic art.
Yes, that's closer to what it is.
It's quite the production. Do we want to actually say the name of the movie, or do we just?
We'll say the name, but first I just want to say that I've gained 3 Twitter followers since the start of the show, near tripling. Just kidding. I had more than one. So shouts out to if you're following me on Twitter. But yes, let's say the name. I think we should say the name.
It's The Room.
The Room.
Starring.
Written
by.
Produced.
Directed by. Produced.
Executive produced. By the one, the only, the legend, Tommy Wiseau.
What a man.
What a man's man.
What a possibly a man. So, for anyone's not familiar with The Room, imagine a movie produced by a single entity masquerading as a human being, but who does not actually understand human conceptions like emotions, conversation,
love, relationships,
yes, existing in a 3-dimensional space confined by the laws of physics.
Yeah, that's who made this and starred in it as well.
Yes, and he looks like if someone who'd never seen a human had a human described to them, and then they made it like a sculpture. That's sort of what he looks like as well.
Yeah, he has the long flowing hair of ancient Greek heroes.
He does.
The body of a very old ancient Greek hero.
And believe us, we know from watching that movie. The man is not shy about his body.
No, he is not shy. He sure should be, though. He really should be.
What a story, Matt.
What a story.
Oh, yeah, you're the one that can do the alarmingly good impression of him.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do it right now.
It's a little concerning. Yeah, maybe it's for the best.
Should we try to explain the plot? And I'm putting the heaviest of air quotes around the word plot, everybody.
A man living in San Francisco, and we know it's San Francisco.
They will not stop showing B-roll of San Francisco. The movie opens with shots of San Francisco so that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this film takes place in San Francisco.
It's important to know this.
Because
nothing else
matters.
Because that's the only thing that's actually tethered to any sort of reality is the fact that it's set in San Francisco.
It just has loose ties to this realm in that there is a San Francisco.
Right. We don't even know if it's the same San Francisco.
We don't even know if there's other places in that realm.
Maybe it's just some sort of existential San Francisco drifting through a world of fog and despair.
Maybe.
Anyway.
The plot. Were we trying to explain the
movie?
Plot?
We were.
Oh, we got
So it's about a man named Johnny, played by Tommy Wiseau, who is engaged to his future wife.
Who people are usually engaged to.
But that is all she's ever referred to. They never call her his fiancée.
Do they never?
No.
You're
my future wife, Lisa.
I never noticed that.
You shouldn't lie to me.
Her name is Lisa.
Her name is Lisa, by the way, if you didn't pick that up.
His best friend Mark, and his weird sort of he's mentoring this younger man.
He's like adopting this like young
20-year-old
man
named
like,
Denny.
Denny looks up to him like a father. Like, Denny's in college.
Yeah, that was weird. I mean,
because if you're in college, you don't need a father figure.
No. That's why we're all here, to forget
if you're
about
listening to this, Dad, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
I know your dad.
You do know my dad. That's
I'm in his class all the time.
I mean, that makes sense.
Well, not all the time. I do other things. Actually, I do a lot of other things. Actually, I'm not in his class all that much.
Don't lie to them, Matt.
Here I am again with the lies. Where do the lies end and the truth begin? Keep listening.
Is Matt even your real name?
It is, actually. That is true.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
What else is what else is in that movie?
Lisa's cheating on him.
Yeah, Lisa is cheating on Johnny with Mark, his best friend. But Mark, he doesn't want to cheat.
No, but
he does.
He can't not, because Lisa is such a...
She's such an
a
average-looking woman.
She's such a woman.
She is definitely...
She's got all the features of a woman. 2 legs.
A head.
2 arms, a head, a mouth.
She has a torso.
A functioning immune system.
I assume. That's never
We don't know. Oh, and her mother who has breast cancer.
Her mother who has breast cancer that is brought up in the first conversation she has.
Never again.
Never brought up ever again. What was the point of that?
And then, Lisa's complaining about all her petty problems to her. And her mom just is listening casually and doesn't even mention that she has breast cancer. And apparently neither of them care.
It's weird.
See, my assumption from that is Tommy Wiseau does not actually understand what cancer is. Because he doesn't understand disease.
He doesn't understand disease.
Because he's not used to being constrained to a mortal body.
He just thinks that illness is like a thing you carry around in a bag. Like, here's my meningitis. Are you answering Twitter?
I am.
Oh, wow. I didn't know we could answer Twitter live on the show.
I am. I've been live tweeted by my friend Jared Burnham, who is actually from Gladstone, Oregon.
I had a good tweet about Gladstone, Oregon.
He tweeted at John Weinert, Gladstone is exciting. Too small for or hashtag. These are hashtags.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag Gladstone is exciting. Hashtag too small for Starbucks. Hashtag not a real town. Hashtag John is a turncoat. Hashtag show us your butt. I'm sorry, Jared.
That is also reserved for Kickstarter backers.
Yeah,
so,
that is. If you that's stretch goal. $500 on Kickstarter
for butts, I guess.
Apparently, yeah. We got
butts.
some more tweets.
I'm getting a ton of tweets here, and
I'm getting too many. I'm not going to read them all.
Yeah, I know. This is going to become the Twitter show if we're not careful.
This is exciting. I didn't think anyone would respond. I was excited to get one tweet.
I know, and then
I've never had this many Twitters before.
Now the ladies, they're just tweeting me over and over again.
Are they?
My sister tweeted at me.
Nice.
A friend of mine who's married tweeted at me.
Nice.
And my girlfriend. So,
nice.
I mean,
they're
good. All women.
That's
so
good. Yeah.
I got that going for me.
All right.
That's nice.
All right. So that was the room. Do we have anything more
about the room?
I mean, we could go on for the whole hour if we wanted.
All I can say is you should probably watch The Room.
If
caveat.
It's very awkward at times.
Don't watch it with grandma
or mom.
There are sexually explicit scenes, but not in any sort of way that you want to watch. It's weird. It's
again.
bad.
It's like
an alien.
It's like Tommy Wiseau read about sex in like a high school textbook, like a sex ed textbook, yeah. And then he was like, "I'm gonna make a movie about this," because basically it's a movie about that.
It is. Hello.
Oh. Ooh, I just bumped the microphone.
That's probably fine.
That probably.
We had a visitor at the window.
We did have a visitor.
For future people, don't do that. Once again, this is an audio experience.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to keep. We're keeping the visual strictly to the Kickstarter backers, guys.
It's really very selfish, you know.
Way.
Yeah.
Way to steal the show, person. Just kidding. You can say hi to us.
Hopefully, I believe it was difficult to see through the tiny window we have here, but I believe that was Izzy Anderson. So,
I don't know who that is.
In case anyone's wondering.
But once again, this is an audio experience, so do not picture a face with that name. Only picture the name.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, don't picture the name. Just say the name.
Just say it out loud.
If
to
you're
your,
a
to your friends
Kickstarter
and
backer,
loved ones.
if you're a Kickstarter backer, you can definitely picture the name.
Please do, in fact.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
All right, so that's the room.
That is the room.
Would you like to know the secret mystery movie?
Yes, John has been withholding from me a topic. There's a mystery movie that I don't know if I've seen, but he says I will have at least heard of it. So, John, please inform me of this mystery movie.
Eraserhead.
Eraserhead. Yes, I've heard of it.
Eraserhead?
Yes.
That is the...
Who is it directed by?
David Lynch.
Ah, yes, the wonderful... what's the word? How do you...
Man?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, that's...
Director?
Yes. Oh, those are definitely the words I was thinking.
Lunatic?
Of. Conventional, that's the word. The conventional director, very stale.
Yeah.
He doesn't direct interesting things.
He doesn't.
He's basically just the Stepford Wives over and over again, but not in an interesting way. The boring part of Stepford Wives. I haven't seen Stepford Wives, so tweet at me if I'm wrong about the Stepford Wives.
My understanding is there are wives.
Oh, wives?
Stepping
No, that's
across a river,
no.
perhaps?
I think that's where they're from.
At a ford?
I get what you're saying, John. You're just wrong.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, Eraserhead.
Eraserhead, yes. I don't even know where to start with it. How familiar are you?
Not. I've heard. Well. I've heard the name. I know about David Lynch and how he does. I may have seen clips from it in film classes. I cannot recall. Basically, I know nothing.
I can see without a doubt it is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And you're a weird guy.
Thanks, Matt. Thank you for that. On air, even.
I'm sorry. So was it good? Did you enjoy it?
No.
Oh.
It was a good movie to have seen.
Okay.
Because it was a very well done movie for what it was.
Okay. I can
Which
see that.
is, I'm going to make a movie that's going to disturb you.
Oh, okay.
And it did.
It disturbed you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's good that it did what it did.
Yeah. After we watched it, Jeremiah, who's one of my apartment mates, for all you out there who don't know Jeremiah.
He's a great guy. You should meet Jeremiah.
Which, actually, considering our listeners, there
They
might
probably
there
all
might be
know.
like one person listening to the show who doesn't know
I
Jeremiah.
have a couple friends who I think are listening,
Oh,
and they
okay.
don't know. Jeremiah's a great guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a
We
good
all
guy.
like Jeremiah.
He's a good guy. No, everyone likes Jeremiah.
Shouts out, Jeremiah. You're a homie.
Shouts out.
Shouts out.
The shout is out, everyone.
The shout is out. The shout is Jeremiah. That was my impression of a shout.
Oh, wow. That
all
was
you,
good. I never would have guessed that wasn't a shout.
I'm really good at impressions. I can also do an impression of a whisper. This is an impression of a whisper. Wow. That wasn't actually a whisper. See, it just sounded like one.
What you can't see is Matt actually just stood in the corner and just talked in a normal voice
And it just was quiet to you people.
for the microphone. That's not true. I lied. But you don't know because you can't see because you're not a Kickstarter backer.
Yep. Back that Kickstarter, baby.
So anyway, The Room.
No, Eraserhead.
Eraserhead, yes. Thank you. Jeremiah looked up some trivia after we watched it. Apparently, Stanley Kubrick, in order to, when he was filming The Shining, had the cast watch Eraserhead in order to get them into the right frame of mind to make a horror movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
I don't even know if I can...
Is it scary or is
It's
it
just deeply unsettling.
deeply
We got like
unsettling?
there's like weird noises, like sort of deep, like bass noises just going like all the time.
Huh.
He goes to sleep and there's a girl who's in like his radiator that sings to him and she's got like giant cheeks and it's creepy.
That's
And he's got like a baby.
what?
It's made out of
What?
made out of calf's fetus.
What?
It's like a prosthetic. It's like a fake baby.
What?
And it cries all the time.
Why?
It's a good question, Matt.
What was there a story to this film?
It was very experimental. It's like it's got themes. You know, it's about like fatherhood.
Is it really, or you
sort
making
of,
that up?
sort of.
Okay,
it
that's
is.
weird.
And
does
like
it-
The Room, it's about sex.
Oh, is it?
And like The Room,
It
it's-
misses the mark.
No, it just it this time it's intentional.
Okay, that's
It-
at least that's good.
Yeah, It's not pleasant.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not good.
Well, no, it's a good movie, but not a
But it's not a good
fun
movie. Oh, okay.
It's not a fun movie.
Okay.
If you're into that sort of thing, you might like it.
Yeah, if you guys are weird, go ahead and watch Eraserhead.
That's our movie review for the day.
Technically, we just talked about 2 movies in a row, so that
I give it 5 erasers out of 10.
I'm gonna go ahead and stick with 4 out of 5 heads, the perfect number.
By the way, I don't know if I'm giving this away, but he has bad dreams. He has weird dreams, and there's a part where he has a dream where his head falls off, and then a kid finds it, takes it to a factory, and then they make erasers out of his brain for pencils.
Is that why it's called Eraserhead?
I believe so.
That would make sense because they made
Spoilers,
erasers.
everyone.
But it was just a dream.
Probably.
Oh, was that the end of the film?
No.
Oh, okay. What?
Moving on, I think we should. What do you got? What do you got for us, Matt?
Let's see. Let me go to my list here. I got a list of things to talk about. Oh, this is one I've been looking forward to, actually.
Oh, is this the one that everyone was laughing about in my apartment yesterday?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, the mystery topic.
This is my mystery topic. John doesn't know what this is. So there is being currently written online I guess you could call it I guess it's kind of like a fan fiction, but it's more like a rewrite. Do you know what this is?
I think I do know what this is.
Have you read it?
I have not.
Okay, I'm gonna read a bit. I'm gonna read one chapter, if that's
right.
okay, on air. It's not very long, trust me.
Be my guest.
But I should continue. Oh, oops.
Careful, easy there.
Easy there.
Oh,
This is a rewrite of Harry Potter, the books, not the films. It is not a rewrite of the films. Yeah. But instead of featuring magic and witchcraft, it is from a strictly Christian perspective. So the name of the book is Harry Potter and the Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles, as opposed to whatever it is in witchcraft.
Witchcraft and wizardry.
Is that what it is?
That is.
Okay. Yeah. So it's written by this lady. I assume she lives in the Midwest. Shouts out to all our listeners in the Midwest. You guys rock.
That's a nice recovery there. Nice save. Nice save. Also, for everyone with their audio a little too high, I'm sorry for Matt's laugh there.
I'm trying to move it away from the mic.
Catapulted directly into the microphone
to move it away.
through the power of modern technology and right in your ears.
We can thank John T. Radio for the invention of the radio.
It's a great man.
Great man. Thank you, John. Shouts out to John T. Radio. He's fictional. All right, I'm gonna read.
The lies.
I'm gonna read an excerpt from the Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. This is chapter 6. So it's currently being written.
Right.
I think the writer is currently on chapter 9. I haven't read that far yet, but this is chapter 6. It is called Sorting Hats. Harry Potter walked back to the table of redheads. It was only now that he noticed that they were all wearing black and green baseball caps with snakes on them. Tentatively, Harry sat down next to Ronald, who was not wearing a hat, since he, like Harry, was new. So, Harry began nervously, and he bit into a thick, juicy slice of perfectly fried bacon. Can you tell this was written in the Midwest?
You're trying to say something about bacon?
Bacon is good. Everybody, I think we can all agree, except for the vegetarians and people who just don't like bacon. Those exist. Shouts out if you don't like bacon. That's totally fine. Opinions are opinions. Anyway.
Probably Tommy Wiseau doesn't like bacon.
Yeah, Tommy Wiseau probably doesn't understand what bacon is. He probably doesn't understand food.
No.
They never once ate in that movie. They sat down for coffee. And I don't think he drank it. He got right back up. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. John, let's not distract me while I'm reading novels, please.
I'm sorry. By the way, Kickstarter backer.
Oh my God.
Stretch goal, $1,000. Matt will release an audiobook of the entire Harry Potter in the School of Prayer and Miracles.
So getting back to it. Sorry, folks.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even make it a paragraph before interruptions occurred.
I'm sorry.
That was my fault. I'll take that blame. So Harry began nervously, and he bit into a thick, juicy slice of perfectly fried bacon. What sorting hat do you think you will choose? "Oh, I will definitely choose Slytherin," Ronald declared confidently, and he began to eat his oatmeal with his hands. "My whole family is Slytherins." He gestured to the countless redheads sitting at the table, and they all turned to Harry and smiled and waved. "You should become a Slytherin too. We could do it together." Harry uttered ponderously, and he took a bite of eggs. "Why don't you tell me about what Slytherins believe?" "Sure," Ronald replied ecstatically, and he kept eating his oatmeal. "Well,"
With his hands.
exactly, the barbarian. "Well, first of all, we believe in the Bible." "That is wonderful," Harry reacted happily, and he took a sip of his orange juice. "I do as well. Perhaps I could be a Slytherin after all." Way to jump the gun there, Harry. Why don't you wait 2 seconds, man? Simmer. Turn it down to a simmer. "But wait, that is not all," Ronald continued excitedly. Can you tell if the writer likes to use blank adjective? Continued happily. Reacted happily. Yes, adverbs are her friend.
Man, that's shocking.
And washed his oatmeal down with milk, probably with his hands. just
like
picks it up with his hands.
Oh,
Gryffindor hats
base in
believe in the Bible too, but Slytherin have even more. We have a book full of guidelines on how to be a good person and a whole panel of Slytherin hats to tell us what to do. Harry furrowed his innocent, childish brow, and he took another bite of oatmeal, and he questioned confusedly, more adverbs, "Why do you need all that if you have the Bible?" Ronald guffawed, and he shoveled more oatmeal into his mouth and replied, "Why only have the Bible when you can have more? Why, that would be like only praying to God." Harry gasped in horror as he bit into more bacon.
Wait.
"Of course I only pray to God. Who else would I pray to?" "What about Mary?" Ronald posited angrily around a mouthful of oatmeal. You have to at least worship to her. That is, I'm reading, that is what is written. You have to at least worship to her. Is that a proper sentence? Is that something that people say? Worship to? I'm ignorant, so I'm not even gonna say that is right or wrong.
I mean, it's not.
I'm gonna wallow in my ignorance.
If you know grammar better than me,
if you know grammar, tweet at whatever.
J Weinert 1.
J Weinert 1, the number, not the word.
The number, not the word.
Answer that question for us. "You mean the mommy of our Lord?" Harry demanded in scandal, and he chewed his bacon. "I don't worship her." "Well, then God hates you," Ron stated simply, and pieces of bacon flew out of his mouth as he did so. Harry was tentative, since he was new to this whole Christianity thing, but he did not think God would hate him for not worshiping his mommy. On the contrary, he had a hunch...
How much more is this?
I'll stop reading in a second. I just like this part. On the contrary, he had a hunch that God wanted people to only worship him. It goes on to express that... what is it? The Hufflepuffs are like...
The Hufflepuffs.
That's a house.
Are they Unitarian Universalists?
No, I don't know. They're like hippies.
Oh, okay.
And then there's
shout out to our Unitarian listeners.
Shout out to Unitarians.
I
don't know what you are. Tweet at me. Explain to me what.
Oh
no! Explain to John. Tweet at JWeinert1. What is a Unitarian?
Warren reminded me. I was wrong. It's actually John Weinert 1.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, people have been asking strange questions to Jay Weinert.
You
don't know your Twitter handle, and you've been advertising.
I misremembered it.
Oh, you misremembered. What else?
Thank you, Warren.
What is it? So there's, what are Ravenclaws? There's Ravenclaws are, honestly, I think Ravenclaws are just mean people, because Draco in this is a Ravenclaw, and he just like yells at people. I don't know what they're supposed to believe. And then there's Gryffindor, who I think this was written by a Jehovah's Witness.
I think I heard that because like they complain about weird things like that most people wouldn't.
Yeah, like
Shout
Jehovah's
out to our Jehovah's Witnesses listeners.
Tweet at John Weinert1 and explain to us and complain about John making fun of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He is sorry. I'm sorry for him. Yeah, it's funny because this expresses like no understanding of like Harry Potter's plot.
Well,
because in the books, I've only seen the movies. Shouts out, I don't read. Shout out to illiteracy.
Hashtag readings for nerds. I'm an English major.
Yeah. they pick their sorting hats and then they wear like ball caps.
He was like, "Oh yeah, they must sort their hats."
Yeah, no, the sorting hat is like a thing that you put on your hat and he tells you what to do, I think. Tweet at Harry Potter. What's a sorting hat? So be sure to tweet at Harry himself.
A couple things. It sounds like the Slytherins are just like
they're Catholics.
Yeah, I was to say they're like some like straw man Catholics.
Yeah,
with like
yeah.
a very poor understanding.
Yeah, that's this entire novel. Once again, I'm gonna put heavy air quotes around novel.
All right.
Is just a gross misunderstanding of just about everything involved with writing this novel.
It's just like
I don't understand this.
It was written by Thomas Wiseau. He's like, I must learn about the humans, so I will learn about their religions.
Yeah, I don't know. It is a weird book.
By the way, on fanfiction.net, the author's username for that is Proud Housewife.
I was gonna mention that. She goes. There's a part in one of the other chapters where somebody is bad mouthing like. Oh no! Oh, I remember. It's like Hermione. Oh, here's something I remember. Hermione is Dumbledore's daughter. And, like, she says something about how women shouldn't, she uses the phrase, like, career woman, and how people shouldn't be like that. I think she says something about Sex in the City, too.
Oh.
Like, don't be a career woman like the women in Sex in the City.
That's topical.
Yeah, it's very topical. Sex in the City, big right now.
Sort of like our review of a movie that came out 10 years ago.
Yes. Shouts out to 2004. Good year.
2003, I think.
10 years ago was...
I was rounding.
You were rounding?
That's what normal people do.
I was doing straight math, John.
You can't go through life being right, Matt. Okay?
No, I really
Sometimes
can't.
you got to make mistakes.
That
you got to
is-
get dirty. You got to get with the people, you know?
That is...
You know?
Yes.
Shout outs to any peasants
Shouts out.
listening.
Shouts out to the peasants out working the fields. Thanks. # feudal life. Am I using that correctly, John? You're the history buff major.
Yes, you did use that hashtag correctly. That was
I'm glad I got the history major's opinion on that hashtag. But yeah, it's a weird book. A friend of mine was reading aloud, and we didn't read all of it. We read the good parts. The Sorting Hats was my favorite because it didn't make any sense, and I like things that don't make sense. Oh. Speaking of Jehovah's Witnesses, John.
Oh.
Segue.
Ooh.
Did you know that according to preface, this is according to Wikipedia, who I trust
implicitly
almost
with my life.
Almost with my life, yes. This is according to them, but according to Wikipedia, according to Jehovah's Witnesses,
so we're already filtered through several levels.
Yes, we are not. This is not first witness here. According to them, 100 years ago today, October 1st, 1914, was the day that Satan and his cohorts were cast.
His crew, his
homies, were cast down from heaven 100 years ago today. So, yeah, shouts out to Satan. Just kidding. Just kidding. Not a shout out.
No.
You don't get one, Satan.
You're not. It's not cool, man.
No, Satan's not cool. But yeah, apparently, only 100 years ago, he was.
Wow.
Until then, I guess he was cool with hanging out in heaven.
I mean, I don't really know. I
don't either.
know very little about Jehovah's Witnesses theology.
To
be honest,
I feel like I should have done some Jehovah's research.
should have.
I should have
Jehovah's Witness to that. That wasn't. I'm sorry. If you're a Jehovah's Witness.
Hey, shouts out if you're Jehovah's Witness. I want to know about you.
You be you. Yeah, actually, seriously,
tweet at either of us. I want to know about you.
Yeah,
at Matt from Alaska.
# ecumenism.
That is a word I don't know.
It means interfaith communications, or dialogue.
What is that word?
Ecumenism.
Ecumenism.
I might
don't
be,
know.
I might be mispronouncing it.
It's a good word either way.
This is suddenly embarrassing. Let's segue to a.
You're describing my life.
Oh,
suddenly embarrassing. Do you have a topic? I've done the last two.
I do. I do have a topic.
Is this a topic I know?
I don't think so.
All right, cool.
Recently, I've got a confirmation from Alex Spivey who says that Maybe not. I feel like you're pronouncing it correctly, so you're probably wrong. Thanks, Alex.
Shouts out to Alex. He is a good friend of ours.
He is.
Maybe not so anymore, eh? Ooh. Drama. What's your topic, John?
Right. So, just 9 days ago, I believe,
Wow.
on Reddit was posted,
That's barely a week.
and that's like a month.
It's a Tommy Wiseau month. He doesn't understand how dates work.
Was an HD version of the song Tunak Tunak Tune.
It was released?
Yeah, there's like an HD version on YouTube now.
What?
And like you can see, for anyone who's not familiar with it, I will be posting on Twitter a link to the video.
We would play it through the radio,
It's
but
not a good idea.
but
for
apparently
so many reasons.
Apparently, we don't know how to do that.
Also, the video.
Also, yes, that is it's audio, but you kind of need the music video to go along with it. It's very fun. The singer looks like he's having a jolly old time.
Yeah.
And that's part of the fun. So yeah, post that on your Twitter. I would too, but I'm not. I'll retweet it from you.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna post the link. And here's the thing, you can actually see what's going on in the video.
Yeah, you don't even. Hey.
And it's pretty great. You can see all the effects.
Yeah, this is a special. You're welcome for our non-Kickstarter backers that we're showing you a visual medium.
It's a little teaser.
Yeah, so maybe this will maybe entice people to join our Kickstarter for once and do something good with their lives finally.
Mm-hmm. One of my friend Jared, who attends college in Oklahoma.
Shouts out to Oklahoma. You have stuff, I think. Tweet at Matt from Alaska if you're from Oklahoma. Tell me what you got. Anything at all. I'll take restaurants, any sort of building. So tweet at me there. Shouts out.
He posted, as a longtime witness of Jehovah and a resident of the Midwest, I'm appalled. Hashtag Sex in the City. Hashtag shouts out. Hashtag reading is for nerds. Thanks, Jared.
Thanks, Jared. You're a cool cat. Is he actually Jehovah's Witness?
No.
Oh, well, I was hoping he would explain Jehovah's Witnesses to me.
No, unless he converted in the 2 months month and a half since I last talked to him.
Well, who knows? Maybe
possible.
Jehovah's Witness to him. I don't know if that's how it works. Once again, I'm completely clueless. I need to learn.
We're both pretty clueless.
Yeah, that was a movie.
It was.
Oh, hold on. I think I have an answer from somebody from Oklahoma. My good friend Benjamin Ho. Shouts out Ben Ho. He goes to Biola University.
Oh.
He says, not from Oklahoma, but I hear they have some grass.
It's true. Okay.
Also, another tweet just came in. Sorry, John. We have corn, tornadoes, and cows. That's from Lauren Parker at Impulsings.
Oh.
Can confirm she actually did live in Oklahoma, much to the chagrin of me and just about everybody who's ever met her.
Oh, wow. All right.
Shouts out once again, Lauren and Oklahoma, both of you together. Thanks for being you. Snapping.
You be you.
You be you. Hashtag do your thing.
The thing about grass reminded me, one time, Jared, if you don't mind me sharing your own story, if you do mind.
Yeah, quickly tweet at him if you don't.
Yeah, but hurry it up.
But yeah, get to it.
Apparently, they just paint the grass there green when it dies. It dies, and then they just paint the grass green. Or what they do is they just replace it. It dies, and then they just roll out new sod.
Wow.
And then it dies.
That's
one of those is true, possibly both of those. I don't remember.
You don't remember which one is true and which one might be false?
Yeah, because one of them might be.
I can't decide which one is least likely to be true.
If you know, you can tweet to me.
Yeah, tweet
at John Weinert1.
Yeah,
the number, not the word.
I feel like we're gonna have to make that distinction every week, even though we shouldn't have to, guys. Oh. It's not that hard. Did you get an answer?
No, just I got a new Twitter follower.
Oh.
And it's exciting because it's a person I don't know.
Whoa! Hey, what's their Twitter handle?
Joel Benson.
Oh, hey! Shouts out to Joel Benson. That was a teacher of mine.
Oh.
In high school, he was my drama teacher.
Oh, that's cool.
He's a cool cat.
He looks like a cool cat from his picture, and I'm not even being ironic.
He's not even being ironic. Shouts out Joel, and shouts out to your wife Markel and your 2 kids.
Oh, only one kid is in his picture.
It's a new one.
I'm assuming that would be his favorite.
It's either his favorite Or, yeah, it's probably his favorite.
Oh, well. It's good to know these things, you know?
Yeah, it is. So shouts out. Thanks. I have another topic we could discuss. This one is a favorite of mine. Unless you do.
Oh, no, I don't. Sorry, I got a message. Alex messaged me that there's a lot of squealing right now, and I was like... And for a second, I was worried that it's because, like, our microphones were wrong, but it's just the people he's with.
Are squealing?
Are squealing, yeah.
Shouts out to all the pigs of the world. Thanks for hanging out with Alex. He gets lonely.
Ooh, I think you...
Ooh, burn.
You just called your girlfriend a pig.
Oh, shoot. Are they together? Oh. Well, shouts out to being in the doghouse. Bark, bark. Am I right? Hashtag woof.
All right, well...
anyway, moving on to one of my personal favorite topics that I found for this week.
Oh, and apparently Warren thought your shout-out was cute. Now they don't. Or possibly me. One of us is not cute. Probably both of us.
Oh, this is
I'd just like
too
to
good.
apologize on air for all the enemies I've apparently made in the last 5 minutes.
Shouts out to us for being so offensive. Hashtag sorry.
Can you shout out to yourself?
If you can't, I'm going to anyway.
All right.
I've been doing a lot of shouts out, so I feel like
there's a lot of shouting going on in here.
Well, I mean,
my ears are starting to hurt a little.
Are they actually, or are you lying again?
Yeah, because of all the shouting.
Okay, I'm not going to take your word for it.
Jared just tweeted, please don't tell my story. I'm sorry, Jared.
Jared, you're about 5 minutes too late, pal.
I'm sorry.
We're sorry. Once again, more sorries flying around the room.
We're like a disgraced politician right now.
Do I ever know the feeling? Speaking of disgraced politicians, this has nothing to do with politicians.
Man, that was an elegant transition right there. We keep it professional here.
But sometimes politicians have beards. Segue. There we go.
Should you clap that close to the mic?
It was a soft clap. I was watching the levels there. It did not peak.
They didn't go into the red?
They did
that
not.
went in the red when I just talked.
Are you going to be watching those from now on?
Yeah, and I'm just going to talk at them. I'm going to work on my NPR voice. Here we are at the Three Amigos Radio Show.
I'm going to move on to my story here.
All right, yeah.
Beards. So BYU, Brigham Young University.
Right. It's the Mormons.
The famed Brigham Young University.
We're going to see how many Christian groups we can offend tonight.
We're going to get them all. Who haven't we gotten yet? Presbyterians, watch out. I think my family's Presbyterian, so you're actually safe. Lutherans, I'm on to you.
Lutherans, oh yeah.
I don't know anything about Lutherans, but next week I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna exploit you. I'm gonna find your weakness.
One of my friends in high school was Lutheran, and the joke was that they worshipped Lex Luthor.
Oh, that's a good one.
They were the ones who killed Superman.
Oh, did Lex Luthor ever kill Superman?
Probably.
Yeah, they wrote so many. Anyway, I'm not being able to read my story here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
BYU at Brigham Young University, the students there are seeking to change the university's stance on beards, where they ban it. You are not allowed to have beards at Brigham Young University. I read a quick story. You're allowed to have a mustache as long as it doesn't go over the corners of your mouth. You're not allowed to have sideburns longer than your ears. And you're not allowed to have a full beard. So apparently the students there are trying to change that. I have a quote here. Students are able to obtain exemptions to the policy, and the process involves getting a doctor's recommendation, getting a new student ID, and annually resubmitting the request. Students can also get a exemption if they're in like a theatrical production that requires them to have a beard. And as for getting a doctor's permission, I think you have to have some sort of skin problem or something. I don't know. It's a funny story. I'm bearded myself. Kickstarter backers will be able to see that.
Oh yeah.
I find the band to be repulsive, frightening, buzzword.
Synergy.
Synergy. The buzziest word of them all. Yeah, that's just the story. I think it's funny. And not funny. But mostly funny. BYU. Shouts out to BYU. All our listeners from BYU. You guys rock. Keep up the good work. Fight the good fight. I scruffle my beard at you. I think that's a thing that people do.
I don't have a beard myself, personally, because I'm incapable.
It's true. He's very
all.
incapable of a lot of things. Beard growing one of them.
No, I'm incapable.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, you said I'm incapable of many things.
Yes. Did I? Shouts out to me being stupid on air in front of what I assume to be thousands of listeners.
Also, we got a couple more tweets.
Oh, okay. Did we? I got some tweets I got to look at.
Hi from Benjamin Ho.
That's my good friend Ben Ho.
Hashtag bark bark. Hashtag woof. And I might like this one from Joel Benson. That's my new baby girl. Loving you guys from Texas.
Oh, shouts out to
and then he
Texas.
sent us a nice little picture of her.
Oh, hi.
She's,
Shoot. I should really know her name.
That's, yeah.
Joel, I'm sorry. I forgot your daughter's name. Tweet at me. I'll remember as soon as you send it to me.
I did make her the honorary third amigo, though.
Oh, we can't do that.
For tonight? No, just for tonight.
Just for tonight?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Is this going to become a thing? Are we going to have honorary third amigos?
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I'm going to go ahead and say no. We'll see what John does. He's the host. Apparently, I'm just a co of this hosting.
As long as you keep that in mind.
I got a lot of tweets. This is actually, oh man, I just remembered. I have it set so my Twitter sends all tweets and like mentions of me sent to my email. I'm gonna have a lot of emails. My friends are tweeting at me nonstop, and it's really annoying. And now that I've said this, I realize that they're only gonna do it more. To shouts out to my Men of Honor boys back at Biola. Y'all are the best. California is a terrible place, and I never want to go back there. Shouts out. Man, now we're offending whole states at a time.
Oh, wow.
But to be fair, California's terrible. If you live there, tweet at me saying why. At Matt from Alaska, explain to me why you live in California when you could live somewhere much better, like literally the rest of the world. Excluding maybe North Korea. Only because it's hard to get in.
So you're talking about all California?
I mean...
Because I understand...
I like Northern California, but the problem with Northern California is that it's right next to Southern California.
My understanding from watching The Room is that San Francisco is actually a pretty nice place to live.
I don't know, dude. Remember the scene with the criminal who was asking for money with brandishing a weapon?
But there's so many sports opportunities.
Yeah, there's a lot of
football. If you want to throw a football around in a back alley in your tuxedos.
Yeah.
That is a scene in the movie.
That is a scene. We don't know why they're in tuxedos. Or where they are throwing the football. A lot of questions. Shouts out to the questions. Thanks for puzzling us for all these years. You slippery snake, you.
Oh, fun fact about the Tunak tune.
Oh, we forgot about that.
I had an extra Tunak in there.
It's only Tunak.
My friend Jared reminded me of this particularly interesting fact that I think I might have known, but I don't remember. The guy who made that was accused of his popularity only because he's actually a pretty big star in India.
Or at least he was. I don't know if he still is.
Yeah, I mean,
that
the video is
really
10
old.
years old. Yeah.
It's more than that. It's really
Tweet
old.
to us if you follow Indian music and you know.
Yeah. When was Tunak made?
Early 2000s.
First person who gives us the right answer, you get nothing. I'll shout you out, though.
Nice.
Anyway.
So apparently the guy was accused of his popularity just being the fact that there were women in his music videos. And so then he made that.
Oh, I was going to say, is there a single woman in that video? It's just him duplicated. That's funny.
Just made that to prove it wrong.
So,
thanks, Jared.
Yeah, thank you, Jared. Shouts out to you. Let me know if anybody answers that Tunak question. I will give them a shouts out. So.
All right, you will shout out to them.
Keep your ears out to the shout.
All right, you got any more topics? I remember there was a few that you were laughing about.
I got a lot of people mad that that I said things about California because a lot of my friends do actually live in Southern California. Oh, this is a tweet from Joel about his daughter. Her name is Lucy Caroline.
Lucy Caroline.
I'm assuming Caroline. I don't know. Shouts out, Lucy. You're a third amigo, honorary third amigo for tonight. Maybe in like 10 years you'll actually listen to this. But if you don't, I'm not surprised because the world will be destroyed by then.
It's true.
Official prediction from the Three Amigos Radio Show. The world will definitely be destroyed in 10 years. Shouts out to Armageddon.
Shout out to Vladimir Putin. Getting it ready.
A good old Vlad. Thanks for speeding it along, man. I have 10 new messages on Facebook. Ugh, this is a mistake. I shouldn't have told people.
We should not have.
Oh, my email is destroyed, John.
I'm sorry, Matt.
Like it's gone. It got
this-
deleted. Google was like, "Why are so many emails going to this guy?
This is suspicious.
Kill it.
I think he's a terrorist.
Kill it."
And then they deleted it.
And then they deleted it.
Because you never got any emails before.
Yeah, nobody
You're
talked
so
to me before this.
suspicious.
So shouts out to everybody for making me feel popular for once. It feels good. Except for the part where it started to feel bad. We got 6 minutes left, John.
Wow.
Doesn't time...
We actually managed to...
We managed to talk for 54 minutes. We should have a 6 minutes of silence. Let's all just take a break. I
don't know if that's a good idea. I really wish I could have...
Yeah, I'm really bummed about the theme song. We'll get it.
There's nothing, because I had elevator music. I found some really good elevator music that I was going to put on if there was a lull. If we couldn't think of anything to say.
Luckily, there hasn't been any lull. There was that forced lull that I just caused.
There will be.
I don't know.
There will be lulls.
I don't know. You mean, wait.
There will be
lulls? Lulls?
We're on the internet, guys.
Lol.
Also, Alex Lull. Good guy.
Who?
Alex Lull.
How do you spell that?
I believe the same way as the previous lull we were using as in a dip in conversation.
Yeah. L-U-L-L? Is that how you spell
L-U-L,
lull?
yeah. He was
Shouts
on
out to the dictionary. Thanks for all the words you give us. Appreciate it. And the
thanks.
thesaurus.
Thanks, dictionary.
And thesaurus. You're a cool cat.
Good old Roger.
Okay, now you're stepping out of my knowledge bounds.
I
What?
thought I heard something. I think it was my chair, actually.
Our chairs are really noisy.
They are really. Tweet to us if you can hear our chairs and you're annoyed.
Also, our new Kickstarter goal. We'll get new chairs at
Why didn't we think of that?
$10,000. We'll get some really fine chairs. Those egg chairs actually that are featured in Men in Black. We'll get those.
Yeah.
Those are future-y, like the rest of this studio.
Yeah, it's the modern studio. Actually, it's just windowless white,
think of 2001: The
sphere,
Space Odyssey.
like ovoid.
It's a lot like that,
It's like we're inside,
but with no sharp corners.
It's like we're inside a plastic egg.
Yeah, it's just like that. Shouts out to Architecture. Thanks for giving us buildings. I'm gonna stop giving shouts
A
out.
plastic egg laid and hatched by Steve Jobs. If he was
Rest in peace, Steve Jobs. Thanks for inventing the internet and for
That's Al
coming
Gore.
up with modern computers. All of those are true. If you tweet at me saying that is not true, I'm not going to believe you anyway. So withhold your tweets, please.
We don't use Twitter.
I'm not even on Twitter.
No,
the Twitter handle I gave you was fake, so you've been duped. You've been had.
You've been had.
You've been had.
All right.
We got 4 minutes here, John. 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Do we want to end strong? Do we just want to
Of course we want to end strong.
peter off?
No, nobody wants to peter off. That's like an example of things not to do.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Matt.
Every end of the year, they're like, finish strong. That's like
You're
what
right.
all schools say every.
But this isn't a year.
No.
This is an hour.
Yes.
The hour of hours.
No.
No. Yeah. Let's not.
I think that was D-Day.
that was the day of days.
Is that what D-Day stands for?
No.
What does D-Day stand for?
It doesn't.
Was that just the code name?
Day, I think.
Day.
Well, it was like a way of like a military system of using code. So like you talk about H hour and D-Day.
Okay.
And it was just like, I didn't really understand it fully. I just read it once because I was curious. On Wikipedia.
Hey.
Shout out to Wikipedia.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
I'm still not going to give you money no matter how many pop-ups you give me.
No, never. But Wikipedia, be sure to back us on Kickstarter. We're way more important. I don't care that you're encyclopediaizing knowledge. That's not important. What's important is entertainment for the folks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shout out to the folks. I don't know who the folks are.
Like folk music?
Oh yeah.
I do like folk music.
Shout out to Mumford & Sons.
Shout out
Thanks for always being relevant.
Shout out to the Lumineers. Actually, I could just...
Shout out to Clapping and Songs. Thank you for bringing that back.
I could ramble for an embarrassingly long amount of time about folk music.
Could you? 'Cause don't.
Sort of, yeah.
All right, John.
It's not. All right, I think
we're on the final minute here.
I think we are. Do you have any
interesting things to say?
Do you have any
No, I have
last
nothing
thoughts?
interesting.
Anything-
I just want to say thank you, everybody, for listening to us.
yeah.
This has been a lot of fun.
Actually, this has been.
This has been a lot of fun. We didn't think it was going to be fun.
We didn't.
No, we were both dreading it.
I actually had a gun to Matt's head for the first half hour of this show.
He did, and I was fake enjoying it at first, and then I started
But then it
actually
became real
enjoying
enjoyment.
it. Then it became real enjoyment. So I
It's
hope
like an
you
arranged
guys.
marriage.
That's
Is
good.
that-
That's an app.
Is that
I
too
think.
dark?
I think so.
Is it too dark?
I think so. We're ending on a dark note. I'm gonna end it on a light note.
All right.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you guys will come back next week when we will be here at the same time. And sorry that our third amigo couldn't be here.
Yeah.
Just a bummer.
Yeah.
And sorry about the theme song.
Yeah.
We'll get our third amigo. We'll get our theme song.
All right. Well, it's 10 o'clock.
It is 10 o'clock.
Join us next week when we interview Will Smith.
That's true. You can take that to the bank. Yeah, hit that. That was great. Oh, yeah.
Lauren also tweeted, "Great first show. You guys are awesome. We have cookies to celebrate."
That was so much fun, John.
That actually really was.